Al Horford in the middle. Lou Dort and Darius Baisley will round out the front court for Mark Daigneault. And for the Brooklyn Nets, Karis LeVert, how about a big performance, 43.
But some of the players that have stepped up along this road trip, sometimes, you know, teams can find themselves, and so can players on these long road trips, and sometimes they can take you apart, too.
And there is a jumper knocked down. There's Dort, who had a pass inside to Horford, able to keep it alive. And SGA, those long strides, and somehow spun it home.
And you know the defenses are always trying to pack that paint for Shea and his drives as LeVert lines up a three-ball.
Picking up right where he left off with that 43 enough as the Nets fell behind by too much. SGA answers right back as he loops one in from downtown.
From that distance, folks, along with those 25 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, the Thunder were able to shake off a slow start against the Knicks as out just 4 points, 2 out of 9 shooting. Well, the Thunder going to have to find the offense. It's going to be tough to keep up because you just got guys who can make shots.
He set a massive screen that parted that lane, folks, like the Red Sea.
Well, the Nets just ran the same play that got LeVert the and one.
He's got great hands, can catch those lobs, and you got to always respect what that offensive player is trying to do to set them up.
Hill trying to draw the defense out, and
because he's twisting and turning. You've already seen him make a couple of really nice moves to the basket.
And let's check in with Nick.
Well, guys, you're just talking about Shea's. He practices all of those different types of moves, the unorthodox ones. They may look crazy, but those are things that he puts time and effort into.
He's 6'4", 6'5". He's in there trying to rebound against a 7-footer.
Well, we've seen that how many times?
Setbacks every time he's gotten into the rotation. So, and I just like the fact he plays with a chip on his shoulder. I mean, that's pretty good in itself as Durant.
Thunder get a stop there. SGA, letting the stutter step. Nice pass. Beautifully done. 2 defensive players collapse, and it leaves Roby wide open. And worked his way onto this Brooklyn team. Had some big moments last year, late last year. And SGA is feeling it here in the first quarter, helping the Thunder. Opportunity there. KD was able to knock it free. The Nets are shooting at 66%, and that will increase on that list.
Just a matter of trying to figure out, you know, how to stop. And they're spreading the floor, moving the basketball.
There's a kick out, and that 3.
There's contact on that play as well, as he got knocked backwards.
As Diallo has the advantage there.
Not allowing any second chance points as well by the Nets.
Boy, Diallo shows the money. SGA said he just loves playing at the Garden. And I'm sure most NBA players like going back to near their hometown, as somehow Prince. So Brooklyn has at least cooled off a little bit here in the second. Now the pass, how about that? His athleticism was unsure in the decision-making process. So do I shoot? Do I drive? Do I have nearly tracked down the Nets? OKC just 1 out of 8 from 3 here in the quarter, but it's been the defense that's been smothering.
Even with the Thunder only had 12 points in the paint against the Knicks in the first half the other night. So you're not just relying on that 3-ball.
And there is a 3. Well, struggled from behind the line here in the second as Green transition 3. Back iron no good. LeVert skies for the rebound, gives it back up, and you got Green slamming it home. Multiple chances to take the lead here late in the second. Just haven't been able to hit. Harris, he will hit. And just like that,
if you're the Thunder, just stay with them. I mean, man, you've had a massive second quarter here.
Oh, hesitation, and SGA just blow. Not been there tonight for Oklahoma City. 5 out of 20.
And you know what's strange about that? You're only down 4 points here.
As LeVert lets it fly. As SGA will try to size up LeVert. Shot clock under 10. Gets a little steam there. Puts it up. Oh, and he got the bounce. Counted and a foul.
LeVert's a pretty decent defender as well, folks.
What a first half SGA, but Kevin Durant in transition. And that's what
he's falling down, and he's on the side of him. I don't know what the official was seeing on that play.
Durant inside to Allen. Allen left-handed spin. Good move, good finish. So Horford had a little spurt of his own in that first half. And Dort finally gets one to go for three from.
We're selling it pretty good.
And it results in. See what SGA does here with the basketball. Trying to use those Horford screens. Back outside, Horford gathers, hits the three from downtown. So back to
big guy to get there and stop himself. That guard is still moving while the big man, the screener is moving. That's an easy call for the officials.
Both teams just kind of easing into this third quarter. As Hill circling around, now eyes on the rim. Nope, gives it up. Beautiful patience there. Runner falling out of bounds. And here comes OKC. Hill crashing down the lane. Nice reverse and finish with the. Give him credit here tonight, Mike. This OKC team did not wilt when the Nets got a big lead early, and that is KD just being Allen well out of his comfort zone. Horford with KD now defending. Tough matchup to get that shot off. Still fights his way underneath. Able to do so. You see Dort continuing to pressure the basketball out behind the three-point line as Durant want to work on Bazley. Bazley just trying to affect the shot, and
that's right. That's just a better offensive player.
SGA floats, tough bank, off balance, one-footer.
And the Thunder have been climbing that hill all night, folks, to see if they can try to take the lead in this ball game.
And they will, as Luke, third quarter, 0 for 7. So the Thunder not only have tracked down the Nets, but have taken the lead here. And Roby trying to add to it, and will as he drills that three.
To run a play, just react to the play. Man, I'll tell you, he was wide open. TLC lines up a three ball from beyond the arc.
Good defense by Maladone, forcing the pass. Prince will drive right by Polka.
On a drive to the basket that was challenged by the Thunder successfully.
And there is Isaiah Roby right out of the end, making the most out of this opportunity. Back-to-back threes.
You actually saw him smile? I don't ever see him smile. He's always got such a serious look.
Great defense on the poke away from SGA. Can he get ahead of the pack? He does. And the slam plus the foul from...
Pick and roll between two guards. And nobody was there on the weak side to help out for the Nets. And he punched the ticket.
When you think about the early part of this game, Mike, it was Brooklyn.
Will be to finish out this trip.
So if you're the Thunder here, to open up this fourth quarter, things have been going well and continue to go well as
basketball. I mean, you know, you got if you're going to beat the Nets, you've got to score the basketball.
Boy, that is a really tough jumper, and now every.
All right, Durant's already got 9 free throw attempts.
Nice backdoor cut, high-low action there. Couple of minutes to make a push. See the 4 steals there from Diallo, but a big night for him. Can Pokusevski get in the box score with a triple, and he does. As he
and he laid it up with the off leg. Tough shot.
And the help defense came over, but a better offensive play by.
That's all it is, folks. Just playing basketball. Read and react.
Well, if the Thunder offense continues to execute, it's going to be difficult for Brooklyn, and Hamidou Diallo says, I got you.
Not really running plays. This is some really good offense you're seeing from both teams, folks.
Thunder nearly had another deflection as Harris, no, and Allen on the foul to Brooklyn.
I like how the Thunder are putting Jared Allen and dragging him into those high screening rolls, and look what it leads.
As Bazley trying to stay attached to Durant. LeVert outside Harris. That three is good. Now, you know, Brooklyn
is safe with the three-point shot and as much offense as they have on the floor right now.
Can Horford answer back? He does. As he. And that would have been big as Durant, little stutter step into the front court, and he will slam it home for a possible 5 minutes to go. Horford calling for it. SGA instead wants to drive. Kicks. Hill. Catch fire three. That is good. Chance. But good call by Michael Cage and the Thunder coaching staff. So it takes away 3 free throws from Durant and all.
5-point swing. Right there, folks.
From potentially 12 up to 17 as LeVert banks it in. A tough, hard drive. And now it's Hill. He's another point guard, so he can certainly handle it. Now Dort turns the corner on Luanru Cabarro. How about the scoop and score inside.
Nets, and you got a small guy trying to guard Horford. He was the help guy in Joe Harris.
And Durant quickly. Pat Thunder trying to bleed it out as much as possible. SGA turns the corner. Nobody there to slow him down. Perm. As now he's trade buckets. Are they going to give an and one to Durant? That could have somehow shifted the momentum in the second half or in the fourth quarter. The Thunder always had an answer.
Absolutely.
On the offensive end. There was always that bucket inside. As the Mamu Camaro, 31 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, propelling the Thunder to a big win against what is perceived to be one of the premier teams in the Eastern Conference, 129-116, and that's how the Thunder close out the road trip on the East Coast, and tonight it came in spectacular fashion against the Brooklyn Nets.